My name is Chrisda. My matric number is 03DDT191077. So here is the home page, home form for our project. So here is the exit button and the minimize button. These two are the common function for every application. So this is the button login. When you click on it, you will go to the login page, login form. So these three is when you click on each of these, it will tell you to log in first before you can access each of these function. So next is the when you click on the calculate button, it will use the class to calculate the area and then display the price to the label display. So here is the register button. When you click on it, will direct user to the register form. So here is the login form for the user. Okay, so here let's start with this. This is the database for this form. So if leave the text user and the password be, it will tell you to please enter password and username. So and this database use the table register user. So if the login success, it will reset each this text box into blank, and then we'll go to the after login form and then close this down. If it fails, it will tell you the account is not found, and if there are any error, it will show you the error information message box. Next is the button show click. So if there is click on the show, the password will be visible to the user. And lastly, the button staff login, it will direct user to the staff login page. Okay, so this is the staff login page. Everything is the same as the user login page. The only difference is the table is for staff only, not user. Okay, so let's continue to the next one, user check. This is the user check form. Okay, so let's start with the here. When click on the new, when the click on the button add new, the each of this label will be reset, and then will go white color label. Okay, so here is the format for the Gmail. So here, if it's correct, it will go blue. If it's wrong, it will go yellow and red. And this is for the phone number format, and this is the username is Gmail of this. If they are left with nothing, this text box, it will go everyone single of them will go red, and if it's insert something, will go white. And so if it's successfully save data, it will show the text box. If it fail, it will show the error. So from the next is the delete button. When click on, you will remove the data from the digital table. So this text box is the text color depend on what you leave blank or not to the text box. So here is everything is the same here. If it's leave blank, it will be red color. If it's entered, it will go blue and white. Especially the password one. Where is it? Oh, here. If the password and confirm password are matched, the color will change to the blue for the correct one. Okay, and yeah, that is about the end of my presentation. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Wei Kang. My matrix number is 03DT19F1078. I will be presenting for our project 2 from form after login until form feedback. So first, exit button is to exit the application, minimize button is to minimize the application, logout button is to show the home form, history button is to show the history form, order button is to show the order form, see menu button is to show the menu food form, button 1 click, dim cache as new overtime. Overtime is the class we created. I add here public property overtime 1 as integer, private property A as integer 0, public property B as integer equal to 0. Public sub this overtime 1 equal to OT. The public function calculate area is to calculate the OT. If OT equal to 2, then OT equal to 2 times 50. Else if OT equal to 1, then OT equal to 1 times 20. Else if OT mod 2 equal to 0, then OT equal to OT times 50. Else A equal to OT minus 1 times 50, B equal to 1 times 20, OT equal to A plus B, return OT and end the function. And minimize button is to minimize the application, exit button is to exit the application, feedback button is to show the feedback form. So let's go for the order form. Name f cost as new food. This is the class we create, public class food. From line 2 to line 19, here we declare all of the menu food as decimal and public tax rate as decimal equal to 1.2. From line 23 to 40, we declare all of the food as decimal and equal to the price. So from line 42 to 48, we declare item cost 1 until cost 5, item cost and tax cost equal to as decimal. So public function get amount. This is to calculate the amount of the food. After calculate the amount, it will return the item cost. And public function C find tax is to calculate the tax, and public function get tax is to return the tax cost we calculate from the public function C find tax. So public share function exit system. If you click the exit button, it will show out a message box confirm to exit this page. If you click yes, then it will exit the form. And private sub label food click. This is label food.text font style. The underline this is a font style. Button exit click. If you click the exit button, it will show a message box confirm to exit this page. Yes or no. If you click yes, then it will exit the page. And button 1 click. This is a reorder button. If you click the reorder button of the text box, will reorder equal to 0 or nothing. So and also if you click the reorder button of the checkbox will equal to false. And form order load for each txt in or the txt in the menu will equal to false. The enable will equal to false, and the timer 1 the enable is equal to true. So from line 45 to line 266 of here, check is the checkbox function. If checkbox the check equal to true, then txt as americano the enable equal to true, and you can text what you want in the checkbox, the text box. Else, if the txt as americano the enable equal to false, then it will clear and make the text equal to 0. If txt triple cheese key press until txt cache key press, here if asce.keychar equal to 8, then if asce.keychar lower than 48 or asce.keychar larger than 57, then e.handler is equal to true. Then the total button is to calculate the total food price you order. The food price is from the food class, the food class we create. F cost dot get amount, F cost dot get tax is also from the food class. So here you can see the dim I total food as decimal, dim I tax as decimal equal to F cost dot get tax, dim I subtotal as decimal, I total food plus I tax. So the txt total food the tax will show the I total food, txt tax the tax will show the I tax, and txt subtotal the tax will show the I subtotal. So CBO payment met select index. This if CBO combo payment method the tax equal to cash, then the tax cash will enable and you can insert the cash you want. Else the tax cash enable is equal to false, then the tax cash will equal to 0. Pay button is also the same from line 319 until 336. It also take the price from the food class. F cost to get amount, F cost to get tax. This all also is same on the total, and dim cost as decimal. If combo payment method of tax equal to cash, then the cost will convert to decimal. Tax cash the tax minus I subtotal, tax change the tax will equal to cost. Else if combo method the tax equal to Visa card or debit card, the txt total the tax will equal to I total food, txt tax the tax will equal to I tax, txt subtotal the tax will equal to I subtotal, txt change the tax will equal to 0. Else the message box also you must select a payment method. The label time is to label out the current time. And for the history form, timer 1 the enable is equal to true, Dim file reader as string file reader equal to my.computer file system.read all text history.txt rich box text box one text is equal to file reader. Exit button is to exit the application. Home button is to show the for after login, and timer one tick is to show the current time. So for the menu food, here we use the select case method. So from case 1 until case 22, here if you select the food, then it will show the picture, image, and the price. So the exit button is to exit the application. Timer 1 the anyways through label the date the time. The text is show out the current time. Minimize button is to minimize the form, and the home button is to show the after login form. So for the form feedback, save button, here we use the try and exception method. If rct comment the text equal to 0 and equal to nothing and txt gmail the text the equals to nothing, then throw new application exception, do not let both empty. Else if rct comment the text the equal to nothing, then throw new application exception, please enter a comment. Txt gmail the text equal to nothing, then throw new application exception, please enter email. Else the message box will show send comment successfully, or catch X as exception, message box will show error information. Exit button is to exit the application, and minimize button is to minimize the application, and button 2 is to show the form after login. So this is for my presentation. Thank you.
My name is Yeow Ming Wei. My batch number is 03DT19F195. Today I want to present my part is output and form register staff and register user. First, this is our main interface of register sign up staff, register staff, and this is sign up for user customer. And next, customer and register staff, their coding is same. In here we has call our database and call the customer class, and in here we has call the class of customer, and this is the validation for phone and email. Open the connector line, and in here when for sure the password and confirm password is same, and this is when the text box no input anything, or it will come out the message box and text box will become red, else the text box will become white, and it will show the password and confirm password is same, and it will insert the data into the database. And next, after all do not have problem, it will get a message box say register successfully, and in here also when we click it will came out turn red to turn to right, and when we left if we still not and insert anything nothing, it will also become red, and all other text box is same. And next, stuff also same like register form, it also have insert database, and but in here we just use the import the class of stuff, and in here call the class, and in here also has a text, but in here we uh add 5 class that was address, postcode, state, and first name last name. It is add at the class of staff. And next, in here it also when the password equal to confirm password, it also will write into the database of the staff, and it will turn the text box will turn white. Under no problem, it also will count out the register successfully. And the other of click and leave is also same like the user. And next we go to the output. In here output first, this is the home page. You can play this calculation for calculate your overtime. And next, this is the register. When we just click at the register, no, it will all camera and invalid email. When we click here, we do not insert anything, it also will turn red. When we insert anything, it will just automatically go to white. When password and confirm password is same, it will came out match. When do not same, it will came up no match. Invalid email also in here it will tell you first letter must be uppercase, so first letter we must be uppercase. Staff also it also when we click OK it will turn all red. Password and confirm power is also when not same it will came up not match. In here we just add first name, last name, state and address and postcode. The register page in two page it also has just go to home. And next when we do not log in we cannot go to other order page, register page and menu page. And next login we must take the account of database database that we register or inserted. When we do not in here have the button show, when we do not insert the account for true, it will came out message box say sorry did not find your account. If we register truly account, it will show login successfully, and it will go to after login we can buy other food, order food total, and we can take cash 50 ringgit pay if it just cannot pay. And reorder it will also reorder it off. When you pay how many you just click total. And when we click Visa card or debit card, you just play and cash. It will automatically go to your phone, tell you your Visa card is paid for what. Here next we will back to the after login page. And next is history you can see the maintenance history. And menu page in here you can see what menu and how many products in here have home page. You came back to here. At the after login page is we add the feedback. Here you must when we just say connect, you do not let it will come up message box, so do not let let it empty. When we just insert feedback, it will tell you what is empty. And when you insert email, do not insert feedback, it will also tell you re-enter your comment. In here have a button back to home page, and in here just log out, we will go log out to the home page before the login. And next in here login have the last staff login. When we just use the user that you at the user register, it also will come out do not find your account. And when we just use the staff account login, it will just call mention box out login successfully, and just go to the check user to you can add user or delete user, save user and assist. It will just automatically back to the home before the login. This is our presentation of output and register stuff, and thank you for listen for my presentation.